When you play poker and a card is dealt, your odds of winning either increase or they decrease. Now, if someone has better cards, does that mean they win? Not necessarily, but it's going to be pretty difficult to beat someone with pocket aces when you have 2-7 offsuit. Yeah, we've all been there. I feel like I'm playing poker, and the only way I can win is if I get a royal flush. These new speedruns don't feel engaging, and they feel out of your control, which is very frustrating. It's not about how well you play, it's about how high my scythe will hit. How many times will my ZCB proc? How many times will I be given pocket aces? It feels like Jagex is in somewhat of a lose-lose situation. The high-level community complains there's not enough hard content, but it's not possible to fulfill this desire. Jagex cannot come up with content difficult enough to keep No Monkey, Mulgoat Kirby, and Port Khazard busy enough for a week. They are too good at this game, and they will spend copious amount of time to accomplish whatever is thrown at them. And this is not flaming them. I actually like all three of them. They enjoy RuneScape and want content. I'm right there with them. Just not at the same level. Not even the same bracket. So what does Jagex do? They give us sub 1 minute speedruns, which are a horrible measure of skill. Now why is this a horrible measure of skill? Back to the poker analogy. If you go against someone for one hand and they get pocket aces and you get 2-7 offsuit, you're basically done for. No matter how good you are at bluffing. But if it's out of the best 100 hands, you have much more ability to demonstrate your skill. There's a reason why players can consistently get a 14-minute top or a 20-minute chambers run. It's because they have the longevity. They have the law of averages on their side. A 55-second Vardorvis kill has way too much RNG required. And if they raise that time, then anyone can get it. Jagex, stop releasing 1 minute speedruns. I try to be a positive guy. I try not to blame the game or my horrendous internet because I live in an igloo. But these might need some reconsideration. This is the Vorkath speedrun. But Vorkath ate a couple of tremboloni sandwiches, if you know what I'm saying. And what makes it even worse is I have every single thing in this game. I can only imagine the frustration of non-maxed gear players, and especially Iron Men. This isn't engaging content. This is a reset simulator. Or you can play the law of averages and do 500 KC and hope you get the royal flush, which is not enjoyable. If you're an Iron Man, GM is basically locked behind the ZCB at this point. I wonder if this is being play tested. Are they thinking, how are players going to do this? And quite frankly, I'd rather have no new combat achievements than this. I feel like nothing's been added to the game. As you're watching my gameplay, like this is what every speedrun has been. For Vardorvis, I've sat here trying to get a ZCB proc. For Whisperer, I sat, got a ZCB proc, and then did another ZCB special, and that made the time actually somewhat attainable. For Leviathan, guess what? I did the same exact thing. I waited for a ZCB proc, then I specialed, and then I prayed to the Jagex gods that I would hit 1 or 2 more ZCB procs. Like, the Grandmaster combat achievements are easier than the Master achievements, but they require such a heavy amount of RNG. It's not even fun. It feels like this was going to be a polished release. It took many months for this to come out. And I know the comments are going to be like, Cry is free, freer than the dollar store headset. Yeah, whatever, I get it. But I genuinely care about this game. I've played it for like, somewhat like 17 years now. And yeah, I want to see it go in a good direction. But these achievements feel like a flop. I hope this finds the right audience. I just babbled for a couple minutes, but I just kind of wanted a break from trying to get ZCB procs. So good luck out there. I'm gonna be trying to get these done, and hopefully I'll get back to making some more fun videos. Peace.